So you're thinking about moving to one of the suburbs of Houston, Texas, and you saw our last video on Fulshear Lakes, and you're thinking to yourself, this might be a great community for me and my family. But the next question that most people want to know is, where exactly is Fulshear Lakes located? And where is it located in proximity to the grocery stores, to the shopping, to the restaurants? And where are my kids going to be going to school? If that is the question that you have, then stick around for today's video, because we are going to unpack everything there is to know about Fulshear Lakes. We are going to be taking you on a map tour video and showing you where all of the local places are in relationship to Fulshear Lakes, but we're also going to show you how far it takes to get from Fulshear Lakes to some destinations across the Houston area. We know that when people move to the suburbs of Houston, Texas, sometimes they're doing so because they have a job in Houston, but want to have their family living in a suburban area. And so it's important to know how far those places are from Fulshear Lakes. So if that's the case, we hope that you stay tuned to this video, and we want you to stick around to the very end, because at the end of this video, we're going to reveal one of the best kept secrets about Fulshear Lakes. Hey guys, my name is Danny DePetta, and I'm with the Living in Houston, Texas Suburbs channel. And each and every day we get calls from viewers just like yourself who are interested in making the move to Houston, Texas, or one of the surrounding areas. And they call us because they want to move seamlessly. And so if that is the case, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our contact information is located in the description below. And we don't care if you're moving to Houston in 9 days, 9 months, or at any time, please reach out to call us today. And we also want to make sure that you subscribe to this channel. We want to make sure that you click the bell so you get all the latest updates and notifications about living in Houston, Texas and the surrounding suburbs. Hey guys, in today's map video, we are going to show you in and around Fulshear Lakes. We're going to talk about how you can get to all the destinations locally, the grocery stores, the schools, the restaurants, all of those places. We're also going to tell you how to get to downtown from there. But I wanted to start this video by kind of giving you an overview of Fulshear Lakes. Fulshear Lakes is a gorgeous master plan community in the heart of Fulshear, Texas. Now, it's located about 40 miles from downtown Houston. But the beautiful thing about this neighborhood is that you get suburban living, you get tranquil living, you get nature, you get outdoor living, and you're only about 40 minutes from downtown Houston. So that makes this place really unique and special. And what you'll find here is a variety of homes. There are 9 different home builders. And if you go back and look at our videos that we've done in Fulshear Lakes, we went through a tour and we showed you what you can get from each of these 9 builders. So if you have any questions or want to see all of these builders, then please go check out our other videos where we break down homes from all 9 of those builders. But what that means is that you will find a house that's built according to your specifications and within your budget. And if you're an outdoor lover, you are going to love Fulshear Lakes, because as the name says, there are several lakes. It also has access to Bessie's Creek, and it is right near the Brazos River. So all of those things are happening within this neighborhood, and it makes it a great spot for those who love the outdoors and want a little bit of a nature in their neighborhood. And if you have kids, you're going to love that Fulshear Lakes is zoned to Lamar CISD, the highly acclaimed, one of the highest rated school districts in this area. And one thing that you may want to know is that Morgan Elementary is located right at the start of the neighborhood. So that means wherever you live in Fulshear Lakes, you could walk your children to elementary school. And I know that for some parents, that's a big deal, being able to walk their kids to school. That makes it really nice. It makes it feel like a cozy and comfortable neighborhood. But you'll also be happy to know that it's zoned to some more Lamar ISD. It's zoned to Roberts Elementary, Lehman Junior High, and Fulshear High School, all of which are in Lamar CISD and are well known for their academics as well as their athletics. So we're going to dive in today and we're going to show you what's located in and around Fulshear Lakes. Let's get started. Okay guys, I wanted to start by giving you a quick overview of Fulshear Lakes. And if you look at the map, you'll see that I have it highlighted here in purple. And so that kind of gives you an idea of where the neighborhood is located in proximity to some other major roads. And some things that I want to point out to you, some major roads, is the one in green, which is 1093 or the West Park Tollway. Now this is important because this is going to be one of your major access routes into Houston and all of the surrounding areas. And so that's located right off of Fulshear Lake. So that means that you have very convenient access to get in and out of downtown Houston. Also wanted to bring your attention to this red line there, and that is 1463. Now, right now, 1463 is under a lot of construction, and eventually it'll be a great way to access from Fulshear to the Katy area, but right now it is really torn up. But one day, 1463 will be a great point for you to access in Katy and surrounding areas. And also, wanted to also bring your attention to the blue section, and that is the Grand Parkway, and that'll give you access to I-10, Katy, all of the surrounding areas. On the south, you can get access to Sugar Land, Richmond, all of those areas as well. So you can see from this map the proximity of where Fulshear Lakes is located. Okay guys, so in this section of the video, I wanted to show you where all the local grocery stores are at, because I know that's important to families. You want to know where you can go and get food for your family so that you can make dinner and have things in the house. And so we'll start out with one of the favorites here in Houston, Texas, and that is H-E-B. And if you look at the map, H-E-B is about 16 minutes from Fulshear Lake. So not too far, but a little bit of a drive, not too bad. There's also right in this area, if you look, there's also an Aldi, which is not something that I'm too familiar with, but I know that a lot of people have shopping there because it's very affordable. There's an Aldi grocery store about 14 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. And so there's also, if you are a fan of Walmart and you want to do your shopping at the Walmart Supercenter, that is about 14 minutes, and that is a straight shot down the West Park Tollway. So you have plenty of access to grocery stores that are within 15 minutes of Fulshear Lake. So that makes it really, really convenient. Now, okay guys, in this section of the video, I wanted to show you a few restaurants and a couple local places that are really conveniently located right next to Fulshear Lakes. And the first is Pier 36. And this is a great spot if you want to enjoy some seafood or if you want to go have some oysters. I know that sometimes they have live music there on the weekend, so it's a great spot for you and your family to go and enjoy some seafood and just kind of maybe a nice date night for you and your wife. Also located right in this area, and I don't know if I mentioned this, but it's about 7 minutes away. Also right next door to that is the Saltgrass Steakhouse. Now this is one of our personal favorites. This is a great place to go to get a steak or maybe some ribs. It's just a nice spot to go with your family. I will say if you go there on a Friday night, it is going to be packed. But this place is about 8 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. Also, I wanted to point out a local favorite, and that's Dozier's Barbecue Market. Now this is a state-renowned barbecue place. I believe it's made the top 50 places for barbecue in Texas at one point, but Dozier's is about 7 minutes away from Fulshear Lake. So there are some great options for you and your family in and around Fulshear Lakes if you guys want to go and have a nice meal in this area, located less than 10 minutes from that area. Okay, so in this section of the video, I wanted to show you some shopping and entertainment options. The first place I want to bring your attention to is Katy Mills. And if you take a look at our map, it shows you that Katy Mills is about 23 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. And this is a pretty easy commute because you have access from Texas Heritage Parkway straight to I-10. And Katy Mills has so many different shopping options. There's restaurant options. There's all sorts of things to do in this area. And one of my favorite or at least my kids' favorite things to do is go to Rainforest Cafe, and that's right in Katy Mills Mall. And so you'll see on the map that's about 23 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. And then located right next door, if you're into water parks or if you like to go to water parks, there's a place called Typhoon, Texas. That's about 25 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. So if you just wanted to have a little day out, bring your kids to enjoy some fun water parks, that's about 25 minutes from your house. One of the other areas that I wanted to kind of bring your guys' attention to that's got a lot of entertainment and shopping options is La Centera. And La Centera is a kind of a city center type area where you can go and hang out with your family, eat at restaurants, there's shopping, there's some green spaces for you and your family just to go and enjoy. And they actually have live music on the weekends, so it's a great spot to go and just kind of hang out and have a nice getaway with your family. And that's about 20 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. One of the big questions we always get are, where are the schools located? So I wanted to show you guys the proximity of the schools. And one of the things that I think you're gonna really love about Fulshear Lakes is that Fletcher Morgan Elementary School is located right in the neighborhood. And you can see on the map, it is a 3 minutes to get from the elementary school to basically anywhere in the neighborhood. And kind of as you see, this part of the area is the neighborhood. And the elementary school is located right at the front of the community. So no matter where you are in the community, you can actually walk to that elementary school, which makes it a great feel and gives it kind of a neighborhood environment in that area. I also wanted to show you guys where your kids would be zoned to. They're a little bit older. Dean Lehman Junior High School is about 10 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. And then right next door to Dean Lehman is Fulshear High School, again, 10 minutes away. So that's where your kids will go after elementary school. They will end up at the junior high and then eventually at the high school. And so both of those are about 10 minutes away from Fulshear Lakes. A lot of questions we get when people are wanting to make the move to Houston, Texas or the suburbs is how far it is from the suburbs to the areas of Houston, Texas. And so I wanted to start by showing you the energy corridor. That is something that Houston is known for. We have a huge energy sector, and we know a lot of people transfer here with the intention of getting a job at one of the oil and gas companies. And the energy corridor is the heart of all of the oil and gas companies here in the Houston area. And so if you wanted to live in Fulshear Lakes, if you wanted to experience that sort of suburban living and nature-filled living, and you wanted to commute into the energy corridor, it's going to take you about 33 minutes, which isn't that bad. You have direct access to the West Park Tollway. You can shoot up 99, the Grand Parkway, and then right down I-10. So that makes it pretty convenient if you are commuting from Fulshear Lakes to the energy corridor. Another area we get asked about a lot is downtown Houston, and there are so many different things in downtown Houston. Now, there are a assortment of companies and businesses that have their homes in downtown Houston. And so if you are looking to make a move and your company has their offices in downtown Houston, it's going to take you about 45 minutes to get there. Now, while you're in downtown Houston, there are some activities that I wanted to point out to you. In downtown Houston, there's also what's called Discovery Green, and that is a great place to take your family. There are some nice outdoor activities. There's restaurants. They hold different activities like yoga in the park. There's some concerts there. And even in wintertime, they do ice skating. So it's really a nice spot to take your family and enjoy a nice afternoon in downtown Houston. And of course, we can't have you talk about downtown Houston without mentioning Dakin Park, which is home to the Houston Astros. So if you wanted to get to Dakin Park, it's about 45 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. And also located in close proximity to Dakin Park is the Toyota Center. Now, the Toyota Center is home to your Houston Rockets. Now, in addition to that, there are also concerts and events that get held there. So it is a great spot to go and to watch the Houston Rockets or to witness a concert. So that's going to take you about 45 minutes too. Also wanted to point out that we have one of the largest medical centers in the country. And I know a lot of folks move to Houston or the surrounding areas because they're transferring to be in the medical center or they need to be in close proximity. So if that is the case, if you're looking to make the move to the Houston or surrounding areas and want to know how long it is to get to from Fulshear Lakes to the medical center, it's about 48 minutes. And also wanted to point out a couple of things that are in this area located next to the medical center. There's also the Houston Zoo. And again, that's going to be about 45 minutes for Fulshear Lakes. And that's a great place to go and show your kids the animals and see the exhibits. And it's a really nice time. Also, can't help but point out NRG Stadium. Now, NRG Stadium is home to your Houston Texans. And if you want to go support them and watch them play a football game, then that's where you'll go, is to NRG Stadium. That is about 43 minutes. But in addition to being home to the Houston Texans, there's also a lot of other events that go on at NRG. The Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, there are concerts. NRG is host to college football bowl games. There's all sorts of activities going on in and around that area. And again, that's about 45 minutes from Fulshear Lakes. Another question we get a lot is how far is Fulshear Lakes from the airports? Now in Houston, we have two main airports, and I'll show you the first one first, and that is Hobby Airport, and that's about 54 minutes from Fulshear Lake. So if you're looking to do some traveling within the United States, you would probably go to Hobby Airport, or you might even go to Bush Intercontinental. Now, obviously, as the name says, if you are looking to do an intercontinental flight, if you're looking for a flight out of the country, then you are going to want to use Bush Intercontinental, but they also do interstate travel here within the United States, and that is about 58 minutes. So you're looking at about less than an hour from Fulshear Lakes to get to the two major airports in and around the Houston area. Hey guys, at the beginning of the video, I told you I would share one of the best kept secrets about Fulshear Lakes. And one of the things that really is going to set Fulshear Lakes apart from other neighborhoods in this area, it is a master plan community. It has great amenities coming, and it has some nice outdoor features. But the thing that separates this community from the others is there is going to be a Fulshear Lakes Town Center right in the community. And that means that you're going to have access to restaurants. That means that you're going to have access to workout facilities. That means you're going to have access to dentists and doctors and all of those things that are coming in that multi-use facility. And it's going to be within walking distance from your home in Fulshear Lakes. And I think this is going to be a game changer and a great asset for people that are wanting to live in Fulshear Lakes. So we want to thank you for tuning in to today's video. And if you're thinking about making the move to Fulshear Lakes, then please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, our contact information is located below. And always, we want to make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We want to make sure you tap the bell so you get all the latest updates about living in Houston, Texas and the surrounding areas. And if you've enjoyed this video, we'd love if you liked it or share it with somebody who's looking to make the move to Houston, Texas. And as always, we want to hear from you. Leave your feedback in the comments below and let us know if there's any areas of town that you want us to go and explore for you. If you're thinking about moving to a specific area in Houston, Texas, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to go out and do a video about it and explaining all the wonderful features of that neighborhood. And until our next video, we'll see you again. Thanks.